Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the WiMiUS, their 5G Wi-Fi model K1 Bluetooth 4K LED projector. It has a native resolution of 1920 by 1080, but it will support 4K. It has 4P/4D Keystone correction, it has a zoom, and it'll allow you to go up to a 500-inch screen. The bulb life is over 10 years. It comes with this really nice zippered holder that's got padding on there. We're going to open it up and see what's inside here. So here's the inside. You can see it has the K1 projector, and it has your cables, instruction booklet, and remote all put on the side here with a nice padded separator. Very nice quality. It's all padded all the way around. So there's everything out of the nice holder. And you can see the projector here. It's got a remote. It's got an audio video input for line level video and audio. Cleaning cloth for the lens. Power with a USA Edison plug on there. And an HDMI cable. Looks like about 4 feet. And real nice instruction manual. And the lens has a cover on the all glass lens. And you see it's got a nice little fancy top on there with the controls. Never seen it before. It's got like a nice material on there. And we're going to go over all those features. Now this has a 10-year LED lamp with a full 4-year warranty. It's got a highly transparent coated lens made out of glass. It's new LED technology, smart eco technology, so it controls the temperature and low power consumption. So they're giving you 4 years of warranty, but yet it's really going to last over 10 years. The first year for that warranty is total free replacement of the projector, and the rest of the 3 years is free repair. You could probably send it back to them and they'll repair the bulb inside. That's a good deal. It has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and the Bluetooth means that we could take this signal from here and send it to a Bluetooth player, so that you can get different sound if you want better sound than what's inside the projector. Now the 5G Wi-Fi is faster than 2.4. We're going to have to test that out, and that's going to be how you're going to be doing probably the mirroring. So this has a brighter image, 20% brighter than its competition, and the native 1080p is really good. This has 4-point Keystone correction and zoom function, 4-point data correction function, which is largest plus or minus 50 degrees. It's possible to project from larger angles. So we're going to be testing it out. I'll be testing this in my movie theater, and I'm going to purposely put it off center, and we're going to see how that works. It also has a 60% zoom function and the XY axis on remote control without moving the projector. So you can go 50 to 500 inches to get a giant screen by projecting 1.5 to 10 meters away. So the closest you can go is 1.5 meters away from your projector screen, and the furthest you want to go is 10 meters. It's compatible with various devices: PC, TV stick, PS3, PS4, Chromecast, USB, and so on. We're going to be putting a test of I've got a USB stick right here, and I have a PowerPoint presentation and an Excel spreadsheet. We're going to be testing that, as well as some home movies on here and some cartoons. We're going to be testing that function out. I'm also going to be connecting it to a HDMI 4K source to see how well it looks in my movie theater projector screen. This also has a 10,000 to 1 contrast ratio, which is really high for a price point of this projector. That's really unusual. Usually 8,000–9,000K, some even 5,000, but this has 10,000 to 1 contrast ratio, and that means the darker colors, like that dark right there, to the lighter colors like the white, it has more of a ratio so that you're going to see the darks and the white. This lamp will last for 30,000 hours in general, which is unheard of because most of the quartz lamps that you get, like the projector I'm using, you'd be lucky if you get 200 to 300 hours. So that's the beauty of these LED lamps. You don't need to replace the lamp. Basically, it's forever, 68 years at 4 hours a day, so you don't have to worry about the lamp. And this has a nice dust collection system. We're going to show that also, keep dust out of the lens and the optics. We're also going to be testing some of the mirroring functions. and see if we can mirror this to an Apple SE phone. Now the included remote looks really nice. It has an IR transmitter right there, and you can see it has a pickup there, and also on the back there's a pickup, and it does require your own 2 AA batteries. The power cord is about 4.5 feet long, has a standard USA 120 volt, and then it has a polarized plug that goes onto the back of the unit. And here's where that plug goes, right there. Looking at the back here, it has 2 HDMI ports, HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. Then it has 2 USB ports we're going to be testing. It has headphone output in case you want to use headphones, and audio video input so that you could use that included cable to send some line level video and audio into the projector. And that's basically it. And on the top of the unit you have the controls, which are basically mirrored on the remote, and you can see it's got OK, back, power, up and down, left to right, and they have a nice tactile feel to them. They make a clicking sound on this nice material right here. Now if you go to the side, you can see here is your focus wheel right there, and then right here is where they have a built-in removable filter that can be vacuumed out so that you can keep your dust collection removed out of there. And then in the front there is an adjustable screw so that you can raise the height of this on a table. The audio in the unit is being provided by one speaker right here, and if you want better audio you could get it off the HDMI to your amplifiers, or you can use the headphone output to go directly to a Bluetooth player, or use the built-in Bluetooth function, which we're going to test, to send that wirelessly to a Bluetooth player. If you want to mount this a ceiling mount and invert the image, you can do so. You take these rubber covers off, and there is a nut capability in there, and it's an M5, which is 16 millimeter, and you can get a mount that will go across those, and the manual does show that right there. So here I am in my movie theater, and I have it on a little test table, and it's not centered on purpose to my screen so that we can see how the Keystone correction works. So I just powered it up on the touch plate on the top of the unit, and the first thing it's showing me is this screen right here, and we're going to try and adjust all those keystones first. One of the first obvious things is the focus. The zoom, you just move the projector back and forth, but here you just turn this wheel and we can go in and out of focus. And you want to do your final focusing once you've done the adjustments for the Keystone. So the first thing you want to do is use the remote to get to that setting right there, and then you get to this screen, Wi-Fi setting, Bluetooth, projector image setting, updates, other settings. So we're going to go to the projector image. So here you can use the remote to adjust the Keystone, to change the numbers. And the idea is to get it to be a square and have that circle to be a perfect circle. So here I have a USB drive where I've got some movies on there, and I'm going to select movie, and there it shows the drive. I select that, and there it shows the various files. I'm going to pick one of those.
You don't want to miss your plane, Henry.
So here I'm playing a cartoon.
We'll talk later.
And it sounds really loud. Sounds very good.
Close talk.
And now I selected a home movie showing my mother. And again, that's using the USB and the amplifier, which is in the projector. producing a nice image, nice and bright. And you have a mute button right here. And volume up and down. And the colors look nice, and this is a home movie, so this isn't anything commercial. And of course you can pick photo to see what photos are on the USB drive. And it shows you the photos, and then you can select which one you want. And you can just go through the photos that you want and display them. And here I picked music, and now it's playing music, and it's actually giving me some graphical information from the actual music MP3 file. And again, I'm using the USB stick with the onboard sound coming from the projector. Sounds really good. I've highlighted Office Suite. Let's see if it's going to allow us to look at those files. And here's displaying the file. This is the Office Suite file. So if I was doing a presentation, I would be able to show this presentation to a group of people. And it's really bright and clear also. And here's a PowerPoint presentation. Now we're back to the home screen, and you can see on the left hand side there is a choice of the different inputs: HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and audio video. We're going to pick HDMI 1, and then we're going to plug in a cable to the HDMI 1 port and test out some content. So here I have a cable going from my Roku player to the back of the projector, and we're on HDMI 1 right there, and there it's displaying my home screen of the Roku player. Very nice and clear. So here I'm going to play some 4K content, see how it looks. And it looks really nice. I went back to the home screen and I highlighted Bluetooth settings, and I want to see if I could get this to work with one of my Bluetooth players. So here I have a Bluetooth player, and I'm going to do a scan for devices. I'm going to turn this player on, see if I can get this Bluetooth player working so that I can improve the sound quality if I want to. Now it's scanning for a device, and I've got the device here waiting to be detected, and it looks like it found the device, which is that device right there. And now I got an acknowledgement, and now it should be paired with my device. Now I'm going back to some 4K content, and now it's coming from my Bluetooth player. So that's a way to have the sound go to a Bluetooth player, and instead of having the one speaker, which actually has pretty good sound here, we're now streaming it to my Bluetooth player, and you can get much stronger volumes. And you can see when I put the volume, it affects the screen right there, because they are synchronized now, the data. So I'm going to try the mirroring with an Apple SE. So I went to the menu, and you can see it's got Wi-Fi on and off, and it's recognizing my Wi-Fi right there, the second one down. So we're going to turn that Wi-Fi on. So now it located my Wi-Fi, and I have to put the password in. Okay, now that I logged in, it recognized my Wi-Fi, and it says connected. So I had to select to iOS cast, because we're trying to use an Apple product. And this screen comes up, and now it's working, because we're seeing what is on our Apple SE. So you can see right now it's mirroring the Apple SE, whatever is hit right there. So here it's mirroring the SE, and you can see the outside temperature, 6 degrees in Yorkville, Illinois right now. So that's nice. So the mirroring worked the first time. So after testing the WiMiUS 5G Wi-Fi projector model K1, let's move overall feeling. This is a great projector. As I demonstrated, it's bright, it was clear. The Keystone correction worked excellent. And overall it had good sound and good video, glass lens, a large diameter lens, pretty quiet running, and a cool looking projector. And it also comes with this excellent holder that's going to allow you to bring it to meetings or bring it anywhere you want to be able to project on a ceiling, a wall, or on a screen. This is a cool product. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll alert to new video uploads. And if you like this review, please hit the like button. We hope the information I presented helped you with all your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.